Ryan Garcia is here. Got a big fight coming up against Luke Campbell live on Dazn. Ryan, I want to get into that, but as one of the many people that follow you on social media, you're one of those few guys that gets like really excited when you see other guys in your division doing stuff. And it seems to get your competitive juices flowing when you see things like Tank Davis knock out Leo Santa Cruz, or even before that, Teofimo Lopez get his win over Lomachenko. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's just my spirit in me. I'm very competitive. I want to face the best, and I just love when my competition does something amazing, because I know every time I've stepped in the ring, I always look to do something amazing. So I was just very excited when Gervonta knocked out Leo Santa Cruz with that obliterating uppercut, that telegraphed uppercut that he landed on Leo Santa Cruz. But it was a great shot, and it's something that it gets my juices pumping, and it gets me excited, and that's why I go out there and I tweet, because I'm all part of the entertainment. I'm all part of the show. To me, it's a show. To me, it's just all entertainment. So when I tweet like that, I'm out there trying to hype this fight up. So when it does happen, it's even more fun to watch. Everybody's gonna be, adrenaline pumping before that bell rings. That's what I want to give to the fans.
So why'd you think it was a telegraphed uppercut? You kind of laughed when you said that.
Well, he was literally showing him the uppercut the whole fight. And Leo, I don't know why he just didn't make an adjustment to it. I feel like once I get hit with one good shot, I'm going to watch out for it and make little adjustments here and there to not get hit with the same shot over and over again. But he didn't, and that's just the price he had to pay.
Mm-hmm. What do you think when you hear, whether it's Bob Arum or Tank Davis or Floyd Mayweather, mention your name as a future opponent?
They need me, like I said. Whether they like it or not, they need me to have that mega Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight. There's no way you're going to get that type of fight without me. I'm the key. So, they could say they're A-side. Tank could say, I had a viral fight for the first time. I've been having my knockout with Fonseca. If you look at the numbers, they're way better by a long shot. I respect him, though. That's why I like Gervonta. He's something special to him. The only way you do that is there's a specialness to you. And that's why I give credit where credit's due. Gervonta's a special fighter. It's just something he does when he steps in that ring where it's amazing. And that's what happens. That's how the world blesses you, You do something amazing, you get the shine. So, I've already done that with Fonseca. But now this is what I'm looking to do this fight. I want to punish Luke Campbell. I don't want it to be a quick knockout like that. If it's there, I'll take it. But I want to show everybody how I could just really put on a clinic, surgically, just landing my shots, getting in, out, and just defensively sound. I just want to show everybody what I could do. If he gets knocked out again, like everybody else, well, what can I say?
So what does that look like to you, punishing him? Because Campbell, he's never won a world title, but he's been right there at the doorstep, and the guys that have beaten him have had to go the distance again. Some good fighters like Lomachenko and like Jorge Linares. What does punishing him look like to you?
A Gotti versus Mayweather, that type of punishment.
Wow, that was punishing. That was punishing.
That's what I'm looking to do. The thing is with Luke, if you really look, behind the good credit losses that he gets a lot. He lost, but he gets a lot of credit for the losses. If you look at his wins, they're not very special. Who did he beat? Name one. I looked at his box rec. You can't lie on that. He didn't beat nobody. So he has
the top guys. Yeah, he hasn't beaten the top guys yet for sure.
And I'm not trying to disrespect Luke, but he says he has way more experience than me. What do you have experience in? Losing? That's great, but you didn't win. You didn't win, and you weren't that close in the fight to make it seem like you could have won. It was you lost and move on. I'm younger than those guys. I definitely hit harder than Lomachenko. I haven't been in, I don't know how hard Linares hits. He looks like he's explosive as well, but I know I have better timing than Linares. And so when I'm in the ring with Luke Campbell, he's going to have to keep a 22-year-old off him instead of a 34, and I don't know how old Lomachenko is. So he's going to have to keep me off him. if he tries to pressure me, I'm not gonna feel his power. He don't have power coming in. If you've seen him really box, he doesn't really have dynamite in those hands. So I don't know what he's talking about saying I'm gonna knock you out. Come on, and you've never knocked out a good fighter in your life.
You caught it caught your attention when Eddie Hearn said on television that he never expected you to take this fight against Luke Campbell. I mean, when this fight was offered to you, how quickly did you accept it?
I wanted that fight. If you see my interview after Fonseca, I said Linares, Campbell, Gervonta Davis. And I already named all the people I wanted. The stars are aligning. Obviously, I didn't get to fight with Linares, but that was set. And then now I get to fight Luke Campbell. So it's like I skipped Linares, I guess, and now I get to fight Luke Campbell. And in my mind, I drop him to the body, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
You know, you've proven so much over the last couple of fights, specifically with your power. I think what a lot of people want to see is what do you look like when you are forced to go some rounds? Not saying you won't look just as good, but it's still something of an unknown, especially in your time under Eddie Reynoso. How do you think you'll fare if you get to the middle rounds against a fighter like Campbell?
I think that my improvement with Eddie Reynoso will show when the later rounds come. I'm very defensively sound. Like, I know I haven't been able to display it yet, but I'm promise you I'm harder to hit than it looks. So, I mean, you've never even seen me get a black eye in a fight. So it's not like I know how to take punishment. Never in my life have I ever taken punishment in a fight. I just either, I get away from the punches. I just stay calm, and if the shot is not going to hit me, I'm not going to move. If the shot is close to my face, I'll dip, I'll slip. But I'm not trying to be overly, defensive looking to make it look like I have defense. You understand what I'm saying? Staying calm. If it's by an inch, I moved out the way. If it's by my hand placement, I moved out the way. I just stay really focused, and that's why I'm able to land those shots that it's in between a shot or, out of nowhere, because I'm very calm. If you see my fight with Fonseca, I knocked him out calmly. I didn't knock him out rushing him, trying to break him down crazy and then catch him with a big one. I just calmly stayed right there, boom, and caught him. So, I know how to do that. I can't wait to display what I could do over 6 to 8 rounds. I think it might go.
No, it was. The Fonseca punch especially was a perfectly placed counter shot. Like, you punched with him and clipped him right.
I don't know why nobody's talking about that. This KO over the. I caught him stepping back. The first round, perfectly timed in between his punch. That's a beautiful shot. Whether you want to say Fonseca is not this or that, okay, I get that. But we're talking about knockout of the year. We're not talking about, But Tank also had an amazing knockout, which I think that it could go either way. I mean, to me, it's the same thing. They're small guys. We're supposed to knock them out. I'm never a liar. I knew that he was a little smaller than me. I was surprised Tank couldn't get him out of there when I fought Fonseca. I was like, wow, I wonder why it took so long for Tank to get him out of here. But I guess styles make fights. But yeah, so I think I should be considered at least a nominee for knockout of the year. If not, it's all good.
Yeah. No, it's probably like, in a way, your knockout feels like a lifetime ago because of the pandemic. It was this year. It was February.
It was just as viral. Look at the numbers. My numbers are so far past Tank's numbers. His was amazing. He got loved by everybody. I did get loved by everybody, but my numbers did way better. Way better. So, I mean, they could have I'm ahead of him. I'm ahead of Tank, but he likes it. I'm calling him out not because I need him, because I know that's the biggest fight available. I don't need him. I could play chess just like Gervonta is. He's fighting the people he knows he could beat. There's no threat there. Heavy favorite. For the first time, I'm stepping in the ring where I'm not the favorite. And that comes from shocking the world. That's my mindset. I want to shock the world. That's why I want to fight Campbell. I'm going to be the underdog. Then I'm going to fight Tank. I'm going to be the underdog. They're never going to give me my credit until I shock the world. So that's what I'm trying to do.